Hi there, Eric Bakker, naturopath, author of Candida Crusher. Another question I get to hear from time to time: is there anything I can do to avoid getting a yeast infection ever again? There's a lot you can do. A very intelligent approach would be to think, how did I get myself in this mess in the first place? What things did I do to cause this problem? In my book, Candida Crusher, I talk about two main causes. I talk about the exciting cause, or what started your yeast infection, and I talk about the maintaining cause, or causes, the things that you're doing right now to keep your yeast infection going. Now, they could be things like taking recurring antibiotics, staying up late at night, not chewing food properly, stressing out too much, worrying about money, worrying about your health, worrying about everything, nutritional deficiencies. There can be 101 maintaining causes. Exciting causes, generally there will be a few of them. There could be one main one. It may have all started when you took antibiotics for sore throat or for acne or skin infection. It may have started when you took the oral contraceptive pill. There are a lot of reasons why you could have started getting a yeast infection. So what you can do to avoid getting a yeast infection ever again is to think about the causes and address them and put them to rest. You need to make change if you want change. So if you've got this problem called a yeast infection and you want to get on top of it, you'll need to make changes. I mean, you will know that. So one of my favorite sayings is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So if you think that you're going to prevent getting a recurring yeast infection by doing the same thing over and over again, it is a bit insane way of thinking. You need to make change and you need to maintain the change. And some people slowly slide back into their old habits, and then the yeast infection may slowly come back again. So there's plenty you can do to avoid getting the yeast infection back again. And if you've held it at bay for some time, you're probably already doing what it takes to keep it away permanently. So in my book, Candida Crusher, I talk a lot more about how to keep this problem away permanently. And that's why I've called my book The Permanent Yeast Solution. So get a copy and have a look. The 5th section in chapter 7 talks quite a lot about lifestyle and lifestyle things that you can do right now to keep this yeast infection away permanently. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you.